All right, hello there, YouTube. This is Mr. Pokemon 907, and welcome to episode 3 of my Mario Kart World 100cc playthrough. Whatever cup this ends up, I think is it. For most games it's Star, but they kind of shifted things around this time with the Nintendo Switch to Mario Kart World entry. So, yeah, this thing keeps. Alright, it's the game itself. It's kind of dim and then it brightens up, when booting. Let's see if I have made sure right. There it is. Make sure that I've got the lighting as balanced as possible, and let's go. Alright, so single player, of course, Grand Prix. I didn't go over this. Yeah, so you saw, I unlocked every single thing in this outfit and character ways. I've still got some mini games to do, the P blocks and stuff like that, but I definitely made sure to get the characters completed. Alright, so I'm not picking this. I did this in the very first episode here of 100, the mushroom already. So yeah, it is Star. It is Star. And yeah, so who do I feel like driving with this time around? Koopa Troopa? Work crew. So I'm gonna start them out and work crews here with these. Who do I feel like driving with? All right. In all due respects of the Mario, at least once I'm gonna play with Mario, and Nintendo is Japanese originated, believe it or not. Pretty much America, the red and blue, all that as well. But Ninja, do computerized ninja moves. If you do read it right to left, like it is in the language. All right, so let's see. So this get my the Zoom buggy looks nice. Zoom buggy's looking really nice, even better than this in some means. It's more balanced, I'd say. Possibly not the go-to for this though. I mean, it's around the same acceleration but way more speed. Let's see. Still continuing on. Still not sure. Oh, what's this? Nope. Not nice. Alright, so this is Mario's signature cart from originally from Mario Kart DS. I can press plus, you see a little icon next to B Dasher that says Dash. That's the branding, I would say, per se. I'm gonna leave it as that. Or I could go look for a better. I've got. By now, I do think I've got practically almost all of the main stickers, so I don't know. Red shell speed tires, yeah. Or I could go on ahead and I think I had the Japanese. I think I had the Japanese somewhere around here. The Japanese icon is more at the beginning of the sticker list. Alright, so if you want to get right on ahead to the usually in the 5-minute mark is when I usually do get my races started. I find that very interesting. I could comfortably tell you that in just a few more seconds you can go ahead, or you can just stay around. Is that it? No, not quite. Yeah, I think this is good enough. Alright, so I'm gonna go on ahead with this. And let's begin the Star Cup 100cc. These intros are dang amazing, man. I've gotta say, amazing. You can see that I still had to balance the brightness because Those tracks are especially bright. All these tracks are dang bright as heck. Alright, let's go. Driving any wall kind of technically. Still getting the kinks of this game out, because, you know, I had this game for months, but every other second, you know, we're having updates and all that all the time. I'm gonna boost across here, why not? That's a definite shortcut. Anytime you get a boost mushroom. Alright, so flip, flip, flip. That's a nice. That clover leaf, whatever it is that he holds there. That's cool. Oh, he's posing like martial arts poses. Nice. See what I mean? All these shortcuts you see people keep taking is like, dang it. I'm gonna definitely do a replay there for this one and see how, just from how far back that CPU took that one. Come on, they thought they had it. Boosting behind you and still not catching up, dang annoying. Alright. So that red shell definitely took her out. Barely made it away though from that. Alright. So that's possibly a red shell that was after me in third place when it was in second place, mind you, and as I got the first, then it struck her instead. Rosalina. Poor Rosalina. There we go. Come on. Come on. Jeez, I'm trying to drift here. So snowmen are going to be on the track. See if I could avoid all of them whilst drifting in. There we go. Nice. Yeah, that purple. 20 coins. All maxed out. Good. I'm quite sure I would not have been able to get a purple boost from that corner there. It might have been I might have had to drift quite a lot more before, but that's a nice fits, I guess. It seems to me like these drifts are coming out way sooner now compared to what Mario Kart World was doing before. Alright, so sending that back. Awesome. Yeah. Alright, next race here. That is Starview Peak, race number 2. Give me what I call some nice, good 3DS chills. Because like most of the days that I remember, the days I had with my 3DS back then, years ago, was, you know, for some reason it was like a similar sense, you know, a lot of games I played that were influential from the 3DS were like Christmassy times, you know, around that time of the year. Most of the time is when I took it up and, you know, picked some game back up. And I do remember Rosalina's Ice World, that track from Mario Kart 7. That's like very snow themed. So playing this and hearing this team is like something else. Alright, gotta get ahead. Come on. Keep away from those banana peels. Oh. Awesome timing, Blue Shell. Hit both of them. Got him. See if I could keep this positioning shit. Alright. I've got to drive this cart more. Definitely. I should have known the wait for that corner there, but The thing about this game is obviously as Nintendo Switch 2, the weight of the carts are very different, even more so compared to uh how they're like treated in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So like they drift there. I was expecting the cart to be able to get off a more angled drift, and I wasn't able to pick up the coins or the item back there because of that. I'm not really judging the weight of this cart as well because I rarely use it in this game. I really do. I just picked this up for the I mostly go Toad and that iconic cart that I use with Toad. The acceleration and speed are so perfectly balanced whenever Toad gets onto that thing. Alright, so I'll go here. Oh my god, that was close. That was honestly close. All these dying ghost updates, every second game is being revised. It was 1.4.0 just the other day, and now it's 1.4.1. My god. Alright. There we go. Alright, awesome. So that's the end of race number 2. Now moving on to race number 3 of this Star Cup. Alright. Mario looks happy. And we all are just got first in every race so far. Moving on to Sky High Sunday. Alright, get the start boost. Yeah. That's another reason you really get out the crowd, because they just snatch your items either in front of you to get the item first. Then you've got a whole like good hundreds of meters and without a dang item. So just get yourself out the way of the crowd. Avoid the center of the road when starting these races, and you should be fine. Alright. Anyone watching? For anyone watching, yeah, that's a definite tip right there. Ah. Jesus. I was actually planning to toss the banana peel forward, and you know, I'm starting to plan for this thing, and then lightning, right? It's almost as if the game like reads your brain thoughts or something, and is like, alright, you seem to be scheming a bit too much. Let me just hit you with some lightning. It's like these things are already in the dang brains. Alright. Come on. Send that back. No use for that otherwise. Come on. That was actually a nice throw, wasn't it? And that too. Getting closer and closer, but they're just avoiding them so easily. Dang annoying, intelligent CPUs. Ah, annoyingly intelligent. Come on, take a hit. Thank you. Bye bye. All these poses from this Camino Mario though. Awesome. Got through there quite well. Ah. There we go. Alright, nice. Send that back. Use this coin and get our items. Oh my god, why? I so messed up there. This is bad, this is so bad. Come on, this is not good. Blue shell coming to save the lives. Avoid the explosion. Saved by a freaking spiny shell. That's terrible. Never again I'm allowing that to happen. Oh my god, this game actually honestly feels so different. It does. I mean, I'm playing 100cc, and the last time I played 100cc was quite a while. Like, after finishing, like I said in the previous Mario Kart episode as well, after finishing an engine class below 150, you never go back. Like, what's the reason? What's the reason, right? When you get a 150, that's the fastest engine there is right now, engine class in Mario Kart World. Even Mario Kart Tour has 200, but that's behind a paywall. We've got to pay for that. That's DLC, like it was in Mario Kart 8 on a Nintendo Wii U. But why go to a slower engine class unless you're playing for challenge? Like I said, 100cc is quite difficult. So this feels a bit off for me because I'm already accustomed to 150, 150 in this. Alright, so next race here. The fourth and final race in the Star Cup, Wario Shipyard. So as is the style of Mario Kart World, we're driving to Wario Shipyard and then taking a lap there. So let's go. From this track to Wario Shipyard. Wario, actually. Is it Wario or Wario? Huh? I get my item. Let's go, let's go. Watch it, Rosalina. Oh my god, that was so close. Oh my god. I could have easily been the one driving into that nice show. Alright, going this way. Good. Alright. Awesome. Avoiding these. That's been some skillful play if it wasn't obvious. Even how I'm taking these waters, it isn't obvious, but I'll tell you for sure. It's so easy to end up going against the wave and just ended up being, you know, coursed directly into one of those dang ice balls, or snowballs, you should call them. They're fireballs and then snowballs. They're blue and glowy, so people don't really see them as snow, but yeah, just call them snowball and finish there. Alright, got a double boost. Dropping that right there. Yeah, I think it landed there. Not too sure. There isn't a detailed map. It'd be so awesome if they do that though, like similar to how it is in when you're in free roam, but actually make it that it's just the track itself and you can see detailed as you go along the track, similar to how it was in Mario Kart DS. I see sort of that sort of stuff being updated in games like Street Fighter 6 right now. They've got like custom, you know, your health bars and stuff whilst you're fighting. They're like custom health bars now in Mario I almost said Mario Kart 6. And it's Street Fighter 6 now. So it'll be so awesome if you could actually get like track detailed maps like was done in Mario Kart DS and Mario Kart 7. You can look at the bottom screen and see exactly where your items are on the track as you drive, and that'd be cool. It'd be really cool if they do that. They've got somewhat, yeah, it landed perfectly actually. Banana peel. Alright. Alright. This track was seriously dark. My bad. I should have actually looked at the camera. I was focusing on the game screen. I should have looked at the camera, my bad. But I think it was more realistic, to be honest, because this is a really dark track. There aren't any lights around, and I guess it'll be when I watch this again, I see it'd be very interesting looking at that as it was before these few seconds. I just changed the brightness. All right, so next on to the awards ceremony. There's the bright balance again, so they balanced it once more for this, because this is one of the brightest tracks. Lights everywhere. Alright, awesome. These trophies are all creative, so awesome looking. Alright, so 3-star, want some more. There we go. Awesome, awesome. All right, so just going on ahead to view these, the next trap that I'll be going for. Just previewing them. So that would be the shell cup, yeah. So the shell cup, very next episode, shell, then banana, then leaf, then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Yeah, so the fourth here, I'll have these uploaded all the way. I already have that up. You can go, yeah, you can go check that out. I have the playlist in the, I'll have the playlist in the comment section of every video here for this full Mario Kart World playthrough. That is 50cc all the way through this 100cc playthrough so far in the comment section. And I should have these 4 uploaded all together soon enough. These 3 actually, because 1 is up already. So flower, star, and shell. Very next episode is going to be the shell cup, so you can go look for that in the list. Alright, so yeah, thanks for watching. This has been Mr. Pokemon 907. Leave a like, comment, and that subscribe/follow button. It really should be called a follow button. Alright, because all you're doing is following. There's no paid service here. YouTube really needs to change that to the follow button instead of saying subscribe. Alright, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, whenever you're watching. This has been, like I said, Mr. Pokemon 907. Until next episode.